Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? We're ready to jump into some PlayerUnknown's Battleground. I'll be really honest. I'm not expecting a lot. We're gonna click to play. Matchmaking, go. So I'll be really honest. I enjoy this game. I'm not good at it. I'd like to be. I know that through practice, I'll get better. I'm good at the hiding part. You know, I'm pretty decent at that. I'm not so thrilling at the shooting part. The shooting part is where I have problems. So, whoa, that was, and it's raining. Okay, that means. That's better. You want to fight? Let's fight. I'll fight you. All right. We're off on a dim, dismal day. Island coming up in front of us. I'm going to check that direction. I'll try and get as far away from where the plane is at. I want to head for the center some, because I figure that if you can end up there, you're doing pretty well. I don't see any other parachute right now. Alright, not too bad. See people coming in here. Not happy about that. There's a housing complex that way. Won't be able to hit that. Doesn't look like there's anybody headed for it. Just run, sucker. I don't like that I'm in the open this much. We're already down to 6 people. For those of you who don't know, PlayerUnknown is it's a cute little game. It's King of the Hill. 100 people go into a map. The map gets increasingly smaller because of deadly force fields of doom. And eventually, only one person is left alive. You have nothing on you except clothes, which, you know, I feel I look fairly stylish in. There is nothing in here. This door open. Let's load a pistol. So give us something. What do we got? .45 or 30s. I currently have the 30 equipped. Let's keep that. It's got more ammo. We'll take the scope. We'll definitely take the backpack. Yeah, the game does a really good job of, like, you can't carry a whole lot. You need backpacks. You need all sorts of stuff. I know. Switchback. Then we need to take that weapon. Take that. And we'll take that. Oh, look at this, a room full of windows. This is an awful place to be hanging out. In the bathroom? No. Let's start up the stairs. Oh. There's stuff up here. I'll take the suppressor as well. Ooh, motorcycle helmet. We've got a couple different kinds of shotguns on it. Yeah, I'll take the gas can too, just in case. Ooh. Oh yes, let's take the better police vest. That gives me more armor. Should load my weapons really quick. Yeah, it's a weird place to have the kitchen. Most people leave the doors open. It's just an indicator that, hey, someone's been here or is still here. Mostly because it takes too long, and it encourages people not to show up and try and stop you. Okay. Yes. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Take a different coat. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Actually, let's see. This over right. Yeah. Should load the Uzi. I mean, I would much rather a far more impressive firearm, but the Uzi should do fairly well. Let's check the map. So this big white circle is where we're going to have to move to next. I'm on the border of it. That's very nice. The red circle is currently being bombed to shit. So we want to watch out for that. I would love to be able to find a car. And by that I mean a working one. Oh, well, thank you so very much. Alright, we found a legitimate better weapon. Looks like something I should be able to pick out, but one backpack already have one backpack. Ooh. We're gonna take this mug grenade. attach these. Oh, that does. Alright, so now we need to be inside here. Let's head to this. So the thing with this is, or with the game is, that I think is really great is like right now we're down to 58 people. So I've been able to avoid meeting anybody, seeing what's going on out there, or anything else. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to remember. Oh, there we go. Try to use this scope. Not doing very well. Okay, so the doors are closed on this building. That's going to help. So it's the level 2 helmet. Gives me more protection. There's level 1, 2, and 3 gear in the game. 1's pretty easy to find. 2 slightly harder. Okay, so I already have one of those. I don't need another one clogging up my inventory. Oh, that we're going to take for sure. Bandages to heal me up later on if I take some damage. I like to take bullets. Not everybody does. I find bullets to be incredibly useful. Mostly because not every gun uses every kind of bullet. I even like to take guns that are for guns I'm not using. Because it prevents somebody else from picking up that ammo and using it against me. Okay, I'm out of space now. Do I have a gun that actually uses? No. So I don't really need the 9mm. I thought I heard somebody. So I want to be... Why was I not aiming my gun? Well, that was just awful. Alright, so we'll kick out to the lobby. That didn't go well. Yeah, I made it to the back half, but still. Not thrilling. Let's see what else we get. Alright, so let's grab another game. So you get points at the end of every game based on how long you were in, what your ranking was. You can use that to buy chests that have cosmetic items in it. A friend of mine asked me about this. He asked me why I picked a female avatar. I don't normally play female characters unless it's game specific. For this instance, I chose to because if you look, the female character models are slightly shorter than the male, just a little bit smaller. And I thought at longer distances it would make it harder to see me. I mean, like, honestly, that's the reason. like you go here. Like, you could tell, like, he's just a little bit bulkier. A piece of me, Jack? I need a piece. We will fight this one out. Yeah, no damage cover carries over from here. We're waiting for 4 more people to join, and then once they do, yeah, this is just where people go around and just nuts, blow stuff up and have a good time. And the plane's on fire. Apparently. That's great. So we're coming in from here. I could go for the, you know, I've been to the power plant. I often wanted to, but I'm pretty sure everybody under the sun is going to go to the power plant. Yeah, look, I mean, like, you see all the people jumping out the back of the plane. So, as much as I'd like to visit the power plant, we just ain't going to today. Let's see if we can hit that. So we're just going to power dive here. This may be the worst. This may be the shortest game I'll play ever. Kick the shooters. We're gonna look around. Oh yeah, there's a kind of ton of people heading for this little town here. So what we're going to do is we're going to head for those little houses by the lake. Because nobody seems to be aiming for this. That guy seems to be aiming for the actual lake. Nope, he's going the same place I am. Awesome. So this was super helpful idea as well. So we're going to head up to this house over here. Didn't look like anybody was going this way. I'm going to check it as quick as I can. And then just get the hell out. Okay, we just close the hell out of that. Alright. Backpack. Bullet. Oh, there's a gun there. Alright, we're going to take that too. Immediately load the hell out of it. Some more ammo. Now the game is still in early access, which means there is a significant amount of lag here. And then other problems, you'll have rubber banding, you'll get randomly disconnected. So I do, you know, point that out, that you're going to need to watch out for stuff like that. Smoke grenade. That is a wonderful place to get shot through. So I'll take the ball hat. Ooh, Red Sox. Red Sox fans lived here. Hopefully their unending faith in their team will rub off on me in some small way and allow me to succeed beyond my wildest imaginings this time. The grenade. I don't need the dirty t-shirt. This way. So we are currently deep inside the circle. Oh yeah, we're up there. We're gonna head. I think we can follow the river and do pretty good here. We're already in the top 72. All the people murdering each other out there. And there's a building over this way I want to... Now the biggest problem is, right now, I'm going to have to cross the street. I don't really want to cross the street. Crossing the street seems like an awful idea. Okay. Especially a huge wide open intersection like that. But now the door's open. This may not go well for me. Yeah, the doors are open. We're just going to avoid this place like the plague. So we're going to keep going down the river. Okay, I don't think anybody's there. Still, that is the wrong button. Follow the river around. Yeah, I think just following the river around is probably still our best bet. I've got the hill on my left. On my right is a big open space. I'm not super enthusiastic about that. Like these trees, though. These trees are nice. I'm going to head up into them. How's the map look? Actually, the trees, while helpful, aren't in the right direction. And I have a pistol. I would rather something more impressive than that. Not that it helped me last time, but you know. Well, I'm heading into an explosive. That's not good. But we've got a bunch of farms up here. How does it look behind me? So the circle. I'll run up to this rock. I'd rather, let's get to the trees. The trees will give me at least some cover on my way into these houses. See, it doesn't look like the doors are open. That is a good sign. Yeah, most of these doors are closed. I like that. We're going to start with this house up here on the high ground first. No, we're not. We're going to start down here. That door is open. Okay, this place has already been hit pretty hard too by the looks of it. Yeah. So we're just gonna duck out. Now, if the person who was in there is anything like me, they're either still in there or they've moved on. Once we get over to this place, we'll have a better idea. I see some open doors here as well. What do we got? take the police vest for armor. I'm going to watch through the windows here for a second. So we've got a couple of minutes before we have to worry about being anywhere. I think I'm following somebody at this point. Which means eventually they're going to get to a place where they feel they can hide safely, or they will have run out of equipment. It's like they've got enough stuff, they're going to move on. I've got, what are we looking at? What's the amount of time before the thing moves in? Are they up there? Is the circle moving already? Oh yeah, the blue circle's already closing in, so we've already reached that part. So like on the map, there's a little blue circle here. That is the electrical field. Once it does, if you're on the outside of it, you'll take damage. If you're on the inside, you'll be fine, but it will move to the white circle, and then another countdown for the white circle to move in even farther will begin. I know they're there. Actually, they may have left already, considering how long it's taken them to do anything. But it's not hurting us to wait and see what happens next. I don't see anybody coming up to their building, which is nice. I wish I had a much better weapon so that when they open the door I can just outright into them. Unfortunately, I was unable to find one of those. So we're going to just have to do what we do here. What's the next talent? So we're still within the circle, which is nice. Unfortunately, what that means is there are going to be people coming this way who have much better weapons than I do. We need to get better stuff. Okay, they've hit that house because the second floor door is open. Let's check it, you know, that's across the street's been hit too. The thing is like I need the equipment, but I'm also fairly confident that there are people just in here waiting for everything to go the direction they... Okay. There's a piece of lag I'm not happy with. Airplane just flew overhead. We could drop some stuff off. Okay. Not great. Let's jump out to the lobby again. Yeah, and I knew it was a trap too. I mean, it pretty much had to be. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, you need 700 to open a crate. I've only got 688, so let's jump in and do another one. Find out what else we can get. I like this game. I'm awful at it. I'll be really super honest about that. I'm just terrible at this. That said, like, it's still a lot of fun. It's tense too. I mean, like, even just like in that room, I was like, I'm sitting there going, like, I know somebody's out there. I know they're gonna come for me and kill me, and I have to get a better weapon. But going to get a better weapon is gonna get me killed. And, and then, and it's that thing. It's like, what do we do? I don't know what we do. We try not to get killed, mostly. And we're gonna jump in here. Right, so we've only got 93 people this time. That's gonna be a thing. We're gonna come up on. Looks like we're coming this way. Oh no, we're way over here this time. We're gonna watch all the people shoot out the back. I think a lot of people just like to get stuck in, try and get as many kills as they can, and then move on. I think kills get you more points, and so people go for those a little bit harder, figuring that, you know, hey, if we don't get a lot of kills, we'll at least do really well. You know, we get to enter another game. So I don't know. Like, I want to try and do what we got there. Let's see if there's a good place to throw ourselves out. There's a guy just above us. There's a couple people just above us. We are going to go this way. What are we headed towards? Let's look to the... There we go. I want that farm. I don't know if I'm going to hit it. Anybody else? That guy is. Alright, so am I going for the farm? We're going to go... Okay, there's a little thing to my right there. That might have. Actually, these little shacks are really great. People ignore the hell out of them, but I found all kinds of really good stuff in these things. And it practically landed at the front door. Well, like, for example, ammo and a med kit. But the shack itself has a gun. No, it's dark pants though. Switch to those. Where are we at? Let's mark that and head for it. That'll put me through the woods. I'm okay with that. I don't know what that dotted line... There's a dotted line on my mini-map. And I don't know what it's leading me towards, because it's not leading me to anything that I can think of. And I was like, there's nothing... Oh, that's what it's leading me towards. It's pointing me towards the... We got 4 minutes to get there, though, so I think I got time to hit this one, and then... Okay, so that dotted line is new. Hoping nobody's been here yet. I mean, it's early on. This is a small building. People don't tend to aim for these. Which is kind of why I like them, because people don't tend to aim for these. I'll take the gray coat. I'd loved a backpack. Would have been fantastic here. distance. Alright, that's going to get me... So currently everything I'm carrying uses 9mm. So now we want to head towards the middle. We're going to mark that spot on the map and aim for it. It's basically in the same straight line that we're already traveling, but might give us a little bit of something once we get there. And we've got 2 minutes before the field slides in. Now, early in the game, you can be caught behind the blue field, not do too badly, but the later the game goes, the worse that's going to get for you. Ooh, a car. I mean, it's not a super car. It's not going to protect me from a lot of damage, but it's going to get me where I'm going pretty quickly. I'll take some protective glasses. Get a backpack. And a much better gun. Take this sight. Some more ammunition. Yeah, I mean, like, that is the one disadvantage of having lots and lots of ammo, is it just does weigh down your pockets. Ooh. Why, hello. What do you use? 12 gauge. And let's take the new boots. I've only got 2 full loads on this thing. I don't want to go there. Let's head to that. So the problem with dune buggies is they're very fast, they get you where you're going very quickly, they make a lot of noise, and they offer very little protection. Thank you. One police there. Oh, somebody else on a dune buggy. They're going in a different direction than I am, which I'm okay with. A decent weapon, but not a lot of ammunition for it. Ah, so it's a good thing I looked at the map. That's about to get super ugly. Oh, I'm about to be in a place that's going to get super ugly. It is possible to survive that. It's not like they just blow up the entire area all at once. But it might not go well for you. So let's go to this farmhouse over here. Ding that off the map. That's not a good spot to be hiding. Oh, well, Merry Christmas. What have we here? It's more 9mm. I'll fire faster, but I'll lose a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's drop that there. I don't need the rest of it. The other problem with the car is you're kind of announcing where you're going to be when you leave the building. You do not want to go to that big group of houses over there. Like I said, most places that have a lot of territory, that's where people hang out most of. So we want to try and avoid the hell out of those. That little building off all by itself over there. Oh, somebody's actually. There's a picnic table, they're probably gone. Let's go this way and see what we can hit. Actually, let's head back inside for just a second. Everything's moving this way. I want to aim for that. All right. And at some point I'm going to ditch the car. I don't want it outside where I'm ultimately going to be trying to hide when I get where I'm going. Medkit. I'll take the ballistic mask. It's not Angle slightly to the right here. We're in the top 50. That door is open. You can see it through the window, so we're just going to keep on moving on. Oh, crap. That's the place I ultimately wanted to end up fighting. No, that's not good. Let's get over to this one. The door in this one's open as well. Somebody's shooting at me. I just don't know who or from where. I get to cover. Damn it. That's my biggest problem is, like, I can't really tell where I'm being shot from. I mean, I can kind of guess, but... You know, you can only do so much with guesswork. Oof. Alright, well, let's do this. Since we have enough to get one of these. Okay. This is going to give me some different options. I can have a hat now. So I think I'm going to take that off. You're a baseball hat. That works. All right, let's try again. Actually, let's run up here and see if we can't figure out. We're being shot on the left. Okay, so it looks like if I can watch where the blood splatter comes from, I guess that'll be where I'm looking for. That's my shoots. Coming in on the map from the south this time. Yeah, I like that you can look around and see how many people are still on the plane with you. They did set that up nicely. I don't think a lot of people realize you can do this. See if we can't hit that thing on top of that. I believe that's a logging camp. Yeah, that's a logging camp. I've been there before. don't think I'm going to hit it. Probably should have pulled the chute out. Yeah, it looks like if I go down to where the chute goes out, I'm actually lower than the logging. Let's see, anybody else? No. I like this place. Well, this is lovely. You can just drop me right here. See a whole bunch of people killing each other right off the bat. Yeah, equip we got a scar. Whenever I watch anybody stream this, they always get really excited about getting a scar. Alright, motorcycle. And, ooh, I need X scope. Can I? I can. Alright. So there are a couple smaller buildings around here. Need to go this way. And a pistol. We shall equip the pistol. I don't think there's anything up here, but it's always worth checking. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Oh, I've got 2 stars. Alright, sweet. Well, at the very least, I'm preventing somebody else from having one. I actually have a car, too. Do one of these rusted hunks of garbage work? Usually, no. No, neither one of these is worth anything. We shall check this building. Police vest level 1. I'm currently wearing a level 1. That doesn't. I check as if I was going to be wearing a level 0 or something. I get a crossbow. Take the painkillers. I'll leave the crossbow behind. And then there's this one. Alright, let's check them out. How far out am I? Oh, I am a distance. Good Lord, I'm going to have to start running now. Goes easily as I can without killing myself. I do not want to run through that big city. I got 2 minutes to get inside the circle, and I think I am very, very far. Whoa, not even a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely a disadvantage to this area. I see why not a lot of people go here. Oh man, I'm going to be way out of this thing by the time 2 minutes rolls in. I won't find a car until I find a road, and I don't think I'm going to be looking for one of those anytime soon. Yeah, I did just figure out how to do that. I got a shot at doors on this thing. Alright. Hey, I was here earlier. I found a car in here. Like right now, a car would be amazing. I mean, a motorcycle would be nice too, but those are death traps. Zero protection, and flipping a motorcycle will literally kill you in this game. Oh, I am way off. Do I see anybody else running for it? No. We're going to get down here into these hay bales, though, for whatever cover they will give us. Okay, those doors are closed. Nice. I mean, they're running to something that's not going to get me murdered. Of course I'm running right into a bomb zone. So the blue circle's moving, and the first one takes a while, so I've got a little bit more time. Yeah, all these doors are closed as I jog past them. I'm going to have to start skirting the edge of this red circle of death. Fortunately, I'm getting into woods now, so that's going to give me an extra level of protection as I run forward. And we can hear the explosions going on. Actually take a minute to check this out. Like, that's what's going on over there. I don't want any part of it. Oh good, it's done. That actually kind of makes this way now a little bit safer too, since it's unlikely that anybody's going to be just on that side of the line. Like right now, a really great thing to do is get to the line and then turn around and shoot all the people running towards it. And then once I get through here, I have to just keep moving because I need to get in wherever the next one's going to be. Garage doors are a hard one because garage doors are always open. Well, nobody's been in there yet. So let's at the very least make it that far. Actually, that woods behind it is going to be a nice place to go to. So. I think a smoke grenade. Lovely. That door is closed. We can hit this building up in hopes of finding something awesome. That door is open. Level 2 police vest. Absolutely taking the hell out of that. I'm going to take the pan as well. Give us a melee weapon if necessary. Let's book. Like I said, I like the idea of these trees. Let's hit this cabin over, this little shack over here. Is anybody coming up behind me? Doesn't look like. Doesn't look like there's anybody in here. Okay, so we've got 2 minutes to get inside this circle. Which out here isn't too bad. We got one nice rocks to hide behind. Decent boulders. 2 minutes is an eternity. You got the little guy above the mini map. You can see I'm closer to the white than I am the blue, which is where you want to be. Nobody coming up behind me. Let's stick with single shot for now. Oh, somebody got killed outside the play zone. That'll teach them. I want to keep a lookout for that blue car. Okay, the door on that house is open. I'm not going to go in there because the tank's safe. I heard a car or something. buddy. Both know you're going to stick your head out. Do I see him down there anywhere? Okay. This will heal me a little bit. They did a really good job there. Oh! Damn. That was nice. Nice shot. Crud. Oh, good. All right, let's try again. All right, something's wrong. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to try this with friends, and it'll be just as disastrous. But you know, it's nice. I learn a little bit more every time. So. Shot in the back. Well, there's only 76 people starting out this time. That's a pretty low number. Matchmaking must be having a hard time because nobody's showing up. Again, some military base. God, what the great stuff that must be on the military base. Which is probably why all of those people are leaping out to be on the military base. Since there's still a lot of people in here. What's that? Really? Looks like a couple of us left on the plane. Oh, there's a reason for that. Now, where do I want to end up? I want to aim for that front. Little suburban area. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Little vacation spot for the kids. Guy in a parachute. Getting there well ahead of me. So, we're going to go to this farmhouse. You're going to just dive bomb this place. really good at landing those shoots. Shoot drops. Now, hopefully... Oh, let's try hitting the right key, you idiot. Let's see if you got something for Mama. Baby needs guns and bullets and all kinds of stuff. Alright, police vest, backpack, helmet, bullets. I got a revolver. And Uzi. We have, oh, Merry Christmas. We have an M16. All right. Let's see, we are actually in a pretty good spot. Like we're right on the edge of the new circle. Wow, we're all these, everybody who dreamt out over here is screwed for a while. Get rid of the single shot. And we're going into a building over the fence. Let's make sure this thing is locked tight. It is. It wasn't the Uzi I wanted, it was the machete. Alright, so I'm going to take the... No, I'm going to keep that. Nice, that will make loading that easier. We will use this for clearing houses, because funny. That doesn't help anything I've got. Let's go with the regular pants. Alright, let's head this way. Let's go tuck ourselves in way off into the distance. I'm going to hate having to cross that bridge. This is where having a car would be amazing. Crossing a bridge sucks because you're basically out in the open and screaming, I would really like it if someone would shoot me. But since the river cuts everything off, I basically have to. Swimming isn't any better. In swimming, not only are you yelling, please shoot me, you're also yelling, oh, by the way, I'm going to go really, really slow. With zero means of defending myself in any reasonable situation. I mean, at least on the bridge, you've got the ledge there. So, on the upside, this is a dirt road, which could give me some advantage to this. Oh, crap. Great. Just as I jumped down from where I was really doing well for safety. Safety reason. Okay, at least I can get back up here. I can't go prone here. There go the explosions. Check something. Okay, I have my voice on mute. There was one time there's an update that unmuted my voice, so I was talking to my microphone or recording something and basically was getting shot to hell because I was essentially announcing to everybody where in the hell I was. Alright, well that's done. Unclick that so it's off the map. Let's get across this bridge as quickly as possible. I'm going to stay to the edge. If I have to, I should theoretically... No, I'm not even going to be able to jump off this thing a little bit. Did I get that one? Oh, it's a Dacia. I mean, yeah, that's a Datsun. That's pretty. Oh, yeah. Just go straight. Like, I was right in the middle of this thing. Not right in the middle, but close enough for government work there. That's just mean. Okay, there's another side coming up pretty fast. Hopefully, I will not be in this thing when it goes off. Man, that was just wrong. On the upside, I am closer to everything. Let's head for this. There's a good jump. We're now going to do it's close enough. All cars spawn facing east. So what do we got here? Do have a stun grenade. Alright. So the thing is, like, it's never concentric. It's not necessarily going to just keep moving down to where this is going to be the center of it. The next one could be like up here somewhere. So it's that trick of trying to figure out where you are versus where you need to be. And we're going to drop that there. That way, if somebody opens the door, they might come in and try and grab that, figuring nobody's in the... Good Lord, are these things tracking me down? Am I being hunted? Did I wrong this pilot in a former life? Is it like my character's ex-husband or something? What in the hell? Like, they are on top of me on this one. Problem is the explosions mask anything else that's going on. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Just playing some PlayerUnknown badly. Just warn you that right now. I suck. I know I suck. You don't have to tell me. But... I'm going to just hang out here for a little bit. See how this goes. And I got a pretty good vest. I get a decent helmet. And a pretty good hidey hole. This is the hardest part of this game. It's just like, now I'm just kind of waiting. I'm far enough inside that I'm not going to have to worry about anybody for a little while, realistically. So, it's just me waiting to see what happens next. That's kind of... Where's the next one? Is it on top of me again? Good Lord. This is random. I've always wondered if there's a point where, like, you get the final circle and this is covering the whole thing. Okay, so we're down to 33 people. And once that closes, we're going to get the new circle, and I'm going to have to start thinking about moving. More than likely, I'm going to have to think about moving. Yeah, let's just stick with what I've got here. So we're going to move here in just a second. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, I thought I heard something. I'm going to check the map like that's going to freaking mean anything. You can see the blue circle moving much quicker now than it was before. Although it might actually be moving at the same speed, it just has less, just feels faster since it's a smaller circle. Remove that. So I don't even know that that's going to be useful once the circle's done moving. The blue line over the map is showing us how much closer the circle is. It's moving in. Sucker. What you got there? Health kit, painkillers. 4x scope. That. His vest is damaged, so I'll leave that behind. Doesn't have any wall. Level 2 helmet. Level 3 backpack. Oh. Shiny as Christmas. And we'll take the ballistic mask. This is where we've got experiments. So let's switch these. Yeah. And we'll take the painkillers as well. Stick that to full auto because excellent. And while that was going on, they moved the damn circle on me. They moved it good too. I'm just leaving them. Thanks. We'll just follow the road. Yeah, I'm really good with the ambush portion of this, but I just love that he came in with his back to me. That was just like, oh, wow, thank you for showing me your spine. Now let me return the favor. There's another car, but that one's... It's pointed east. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. As we saw earlier when another idiot... Take that building. Yeah. Doors are closed. God, I know it's going to be up there. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, that seems like a terrible place to end up. I mean, I guess not. If the final circle's in there, you're doing great, but what are the odds of that happening? Ah, I shouldn't have hit the scope. I got somebody, though. That's nice. Really good. Damn, I hit the scope. I don't know why I scoped on that. Oh, man. We have time for another game. Yeah, let's do another one. I'm feeling good about this. That was a nice match for me. Yeah, scoping was a mistake. Cannot believe I did that. So we are rolling up on people here. Back into this garage. Man, I see the ammo right there. Well, I guess it's bugged because it's... No! That's it, man. It's on now. You're gonna shoot me, I'm gonna punch you in the face so hard. You ain't gonna know what's you're gonna hit so hard, you're gonna say, I wish that guy didn't hit me so hard. Only does jumping help? Okay. Let's see how we look in here. We only got about 95 people. Most of the plane is full. Got different degrees of that is adorable. We have different degrees of people in here. How does that happen? There we go. See everybody jumping onto a plane now. Good at the power plant. We're headed right towards it. Like I said, I've never been there. You know what? As a experiment, I want to go to the power plant. How's the inside look here? Mostly empty. I'm gonna die from being outside the player. Because I've never had an opportunity to land here where I thought it would be safe. So you know, today we're gonna go in. I wonder what happens if you fall in the big hole. That's for a different game. Oh, there's another guy coming down here with me. Great. Oh, there's stuff on their roof. I want that stuff. Oh, you missed the roof, sucker. Wonder who didn't miss the roof? Lady got a smoke grenade. Yeah, let's paint myself as the biggest target I can come up with. And I have a really nice gun. Let's go with some jeans. You've got to be kidding me. Apparently the world is deciding to make up for that last run through here, where everything was on fire around me. Ahaha. I knew it was down there, and I screwed up and forgot to switch to... Damn it. Well, that was... I got so excited about being inside the circle, I forgot to remember that there was a guy down there. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's try again. Man, I was doing so good. And then I went stupid and cocky and dumb and all sorts of other things. That was just stupid. How could I have been so foolish? No. Let's see. I'm kind of curious what's up this way. We're just going to start hustling for the high end of the island. Oh, really interestingly, there's a little island up here. That's where we are now. And because it's on the actual map and full of guns, there are people who try to find boats and come out here. And, I mean, like, it could be worth it. Like, the best guns are out here. But you've got to be lucky to get back in time before the circle starts just abandoning you, and it just... I've heard it's a tactic, like, especially if it looks like the first circle's in the upper right-hand corner. That's a wall. I have the Rambo gun. That's actually in this game. I need to shoot somebody with this. Oh, that was lovely. I'm never going to find that thing again. So where are we heading in this time? 98 people on the plane. Pretty good. Coming over here. We're gonna... We're gonna jump out and head northeast. That'll put us towards the center of the island. Let's see if I can make that farming village over the little island thing there. It's just below my knees. Well, I'm looking for that. Do I see anybody around me? No, I do not. There's a ruins? Oh man, I haven't found that before. Although it looks like I'm about to. Oh, there's some crates in it. Might be some stuff. Did not quite get where I wanted, but I found a new thing. Well, not new, but... well, new to me. This is going to be weird. Is there even stuff in here to use? Whoa. There's a whole other thing of bullets there. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Alright. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Guess I should load the gun. Oh good, I'm well within the center of this. I've got some time to just kind of hang out here and explore. I don't have a backpack until just now. Turn around to the other side. There we go. Alright, so they've already started bombing everything under the sun. There's an old castle gate. Ooh. Another body out here. There's got to be something up in this thing. I mean, like, that's an old church. Old churches are famous for being filled with firearms. Decades of Dungeons and Dragons have taught me all the best weapons are found inside the temple. Looks like there's another thing on the floor. I saw some stairs here. I'm going to switch this to full automatic because it's an Uzi, and it's really the only way the thing is effective. I have a scope for my Uzi. How lovely. Oh, no, no. I have a scope for this thing. Alright, let's... Yes, very much. Thank you. Oh, that's going to hurt like hell. Oh, no, it's not. Check the map out. Still well inside the ring. Very cool. Do I want to stay here in the ruins? I mean, like, this is not a bad place to hang out. I'll try and... hope there'd been something up in here that I could have used as a cover. Okay. Nope. Anything in the others? Okay. So I think we're done here with the old church. I wonder about that tower over there. Towers also really great places to find stuff. Like high ground, from which someone with an 8x scope could make super good advantage of everything they've done with their life. I don't have enough space. Space for that, yeah. So I'm pretty much full up unless I find something that is absolutely an upgrade. Can we get into this tower at all? No. Apparently we cannot. It's apparently just there for show. Damn. Crap. I thought I was pretty good off there. Clearly not. Well, I think I'm going to call that the day, folks. That was nice. I learned some stuff, found some new places to go and check out, new things to do, and I'll have to look into that later on. What are my statistics? They're pretty awful. I'm 239,000 out of nearly 240,000th place on this game. But I'm getting better every time, so give like the average kill rating 987. Not bad. Anyway, so I guess that's going to be it for me today. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and joining me. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Are you playing the game? What do you think of it? Does it play differently with more people? Right now I've only played alone. None of my friends are playing it, so I would love to know what y'all think. Do let me know in the comments down below. If you had a good time, please like, subscribe, and share. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.